Thank you for being here. This is Medical Chest Conference. I'm Siavash Varshapan, one of the first-year fellows. I believe you are all here, or some of you were here in December when I gave my first chest conference. And they told me at the time it was tradition and I shouldn't take it personally, but when the first year presents his first chest conference, the third years get to roast him or make a friendly introduction. And Dr. Assad did mine. He was kinder than hopefully I will be today. And in return, the first year gets to friendlily introduce the third year on his last chest conference. So today is Dr. Assad's last chest conference. He will try to stump Dr. Christian. And I will have a very brief introduction, although he definitely does not need one. He's known to you all better than myself. You've worked with him for 3 years. He's charismatic, he's entertaining, he's smart. My slide will advance. He has been a lot of places. He was born here, then somehow wound up here. Met a lady from around here, and then together they went from there to here, and then there, and then there, and they're currently there. Very specific on my details. He, all kidding aside, actually has a very interesting life story. He has done everything from the regular extracurricular stuff we all do, like tutor people and do volunteer work. But he's also managed a dental practice all by himself, quite highly grossing dental practice. I don't know why he went into medicine after that. I probably would have been richer if he stayed there, but it turns out money is not why he likes doing this. So he went to medical school at George W. He did residency in DC as well. George W. spent some time at NIH. That wasn't enough for his academic appetite, so he came over to Loma Linda University to do fellowship. And I'm sorry I semi-purposely left out that he went to UC Berkeley, so I'm a UCLA alumni. But it deserves mention because he received the Regent Scholarship Award while he was there. So all very impressive, but not as impressive as the stuff I heard when I got here. He was the first person who called me when I got here and said, hey, you know, you're on VA Home. And I freaked out about my call schedule because I was taking boards. He's like, God, don't worry, you'll be fine. I'm like, no, but he said, you'll be fine. And I kept freaking out. I said, you'll be fine. And to this day, he continues to tell me I'll be fine. Turns out it was fine. He was right. Everything worked out okay. Other rumors are that he was the first fellow to drive a minivan and make it look cool. Tried to change the name to Maxivan. That didn't work. He once revived a man with a chest thump from a code. Other people say when he checks into the hospital, the code blue team checks out. He's already prepared his Nobel Prize speech. Audience is still missing. And the judges look confused what he's doing there. It's like, hey, what the heck are you doing? But all in all, he's a pretty interesting guy. Kind of like this guy. If you guys have seen the commercials, it's the gentleman who does the sponsorship for a beverage on TV. And they say very interesting things about him. Things like, he's the life of the parties he has never attended. I'm Saad. He has won trophies for his game face alone. I'm Saad. His words carry weight that would break a less interesting man's jaw. I'm Saad. Overall, he's pretty much our version of the world's most interesting man. He is the most interesting fellow at Loma Linda. May. He is the most interesting fellow in the world. May. He is the most interesting man in the world. But you didn't really think that was it, Ayman, did you? Wouldn't go out like this. So I prepared a little video to send him off. And mind you, despite my begs and pleas, the fellows did nothing to contribute embarrassing pictures, but his wife did. And I thank her very much for that.
His personality is so
Oh, we're not showing the video up there. Chief? Let me see if we can get the presenter view to go.
Somehow disable the
I did no such thing.
Can you? I hope it'll be worth it. It is worth it.
You may need to edit this.
Yeah, you could just pause it. Is there a pause button?
Yeah. Let's try this again.
His personality is so magnetic, he is unable to carry credit cards. Even his enemies list him as their emergency contact number. He never said something tastes like chicken. Not even chicken. He is the most interesting man in the world. People hang on his every word, even the prepositions. He could disarm you with his looks, or his hands. Either way. He can speak French, in Russian. He is the most interesting man in the world. He's been known to cure narcolepsy just by walking into a room. His organ donation card also lists his beard. He's a lover, not a fighter. But he's also a fighter, so don't get any ideas. He is the most interesting man in the world. His reputation is expanding faster than the universe. He once had an awkward moment just to see how it feels. He lives vicariously through himself. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Dr. Saad, thank you for your advice for the last year, and we're sorry to see you go.